Welcome to Free-to-Play Plus. This is Freemium, my ultimate Ironman locked to the free-to-play area. Without trading, banking or accessing almost any of the members-only areas, I will have to obtain my gear and experience through rather unconventional methods. Our first goal is to obtain the Fire Cape, after which we will unlock the members-only areas of the free-to-play regions, with the ultimate goal of beating RuneScape's hardest challenge, the Inferno. The free-to-play area is one of the oldest and the most well-known parts of the Old School Runescape. It consists of Osgania, Mistalin, Alcarid, Northern Karamja and the Wilderness. But for whatever reason, small parts of these regions are gated off as members only. The premise of this series is to include these gated off areas into the free-to-play area, making free-to-play plus. However, to make things a little bit more interesting, I will venture into these plus areas only after obtaining the Fire Cape. Any dungeons or other areas that can be accessed from my area, such as the Naris, Dorgesh Khan or the Fossil Island, are also fair game. This series will include some very unconventional training methods, lots of different bosses, extremely long grinds and gear that you might have never even heard about. Before we unlock the plus areas, we are locked out of skills such as Herblore, Slayer and Hunter, so we will have to get creative with our Fire Cape setup. And as with any area locked account, there will be a few exceptions to leave the area, but those will be only after we have unlocked the rest of our region. So I think that pretty much covers everything for the rules and everything, so we can get moving on. So here's our account. We have all the basic stats from the tutorial island. We have no items or anything, and obviously we are a ultimate Ironman, which means that we can not bank or trade or anything like that. So the first thing I actually want to do on the account is go into the Wilderness and pick up some big bone spawns. Pick a whole inventory of those, bring them to the Chaos Altar and then get my prayer up. And I want to unlock the protection prayers, which will require 43 prayer to get protect from melee and maybe even 44 or 45 to get these offensive prayers unlocked as well. So I'm going to be heading into the Wilderness, picking up some big bones and leveling my prayer. So we are in the boneyard collecting big bones. There are 6 different spawns here. So we'll pick all of those up, then go through the map all the way west, here into the altar, sacrifice them there, and then come back, pick another inventory and repeat again. So this will be my life for a while, and yeah, I'll keep you updated with the levels. Okay, that didn't take too long. So yeah, there's our first death. Yes, we can do this. Okay, so we can at least get to the Ferox Enclave every 30 minutes, I think, or 20 minutes, whatever the timer is. Yeah, this will speed up a little bit whenever we die or need to teleport back, so yeah, let's try this again. Oh great, all of our big bones are still here, so we don't have to pick all of them up again, we can just take all of these. So according to the wiki, we are going to need around 586 big bones. Of course, this is gonna vary a bit since the experience being doubled isn't guaranteed, as the Chaos Altar has a chance to save your bones while you're offering them, so you can actually get basically double XP from one bone, and you can even do that multiple times per bone. One bone at the Chaos Altar is usually worth around 700% of its actual worth, so we'll have to see just how many we end up using. I guess theoretically it would be possible to just get the 45 prayer in this one inventory, but that would mean some amazing luck. Now this is the method I have my left click set to use on the big bones, so I don't accidentally bury them, and then I just click on the bones and the altar, and there's the first level on the account and the second level on the account. Yes, the experience is coming in very quickly with this method. Level 4, level 5, level 6. Let's see how many we get in this first inventory. And the last bones just a little bit over level 16, so we just got 16 prayer levels from the first inventory. So we got 2791 XP, and the expected value was actually 2940, so we got just a little bit less than we could have expected from there, but I'm still very happy with this. Yeah, only 20 more trips like this. Oh, but there's death number 2. Okay, we have our second inventory of bones. 1 HP again. Skeletons are brutal and ruthless. Okay, here is trip number 2 coming in. We are starting with 16 prayer. Let's see where we end up this time. And there we go, just a little bit under 22 prayer. We are 21. Our XP per hour right here in the top right corner is around 11.6k per hour. So even though the XP comes in fast when you're at the altar, it's actually a pretty slow method of training prayer. But for this stage of the game, for a brand new account without anything or any levels or anything, it's actually pretty damn good. This is not wise. Nope, this is not wise at all. Okay, just run, activate, go, get me out of here. Fast! Please! No! What the hell, why does it take so long? Oh no, not back here, please, no. I died again, so I have still 5 minutes until the minigame teleports. I think I'm just gonna train some combats here or like something. So yeah, I just got my ultimate ironman armor, which is looking fancy and debris, and some training sword and training shield. I'm just whacking around some rats or anything. Here's the first combat level. Well, I guess if we don't account for the prayer levels. The first strength level that we got, level 2. Very nice. 1 more minute and then we can teleport back to last man standing and get our bones back and get back on the bones grind. Bones, 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 bones. 31 prayer, bones, 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 bones.
Come on, bruh. Trying to make content here.
Ooh, I just discovered a fight. Netflix versus Nefaruyuki. Ooh, the PKer is actually running away. Too strong?
Just scared.
Scared? Get him. Get him! I have no idea what's happening. Everybody's just shooting Anku right, left and right. What is this fight? Is this a fight? I have no idea what just happened. I guess it's a single zone, maybe. So that's maybe why. I don't know. Oh well, it was fun while it lasted. Nobody died. So this is quite interesting. I was just waiting for the minigame teleport to come back on, and I was killing some goblins here in Lumbridge, and I actually got an easy clue from these guys. And we actually can do the first step. It's in Baroque East Bank, so I'm gonna keep this clue and see if we can do it. Okay, there we go. The first step of the clue done. Let's see if we can do the second step. Remington, yes, actually we can. Interesting. Clue step number 2. Oh my god, we got a casket. No way, we just got the casket. Oh god, okay, so that was a 2-step easy clue. 1 in Baroque and 1 in Wheelbarrow. Didn't require any items, any killing or anything. Holy shit, okay, so yeah, we have our first easy reward casket. I don't know, I guess I just have to open it and yeah, let's see where would be a good place to, yeah, here by the signpost. It's a sign, bro. Okay, we get a blessing, we get a full helmet, pickaxe, a longbow. I mean, a pretty good results, I guess. A blessing is very good for the prayer bonus. The other stuff is kind of whatever, but yeah, it's a nice kickstart to the account at least. I'm just speechless that we got our first casket so easily. Well, but yeah, back to the bones card. We are at level 40, almost 41. I'm gonna go for 43 for the protect from melee, and I'm just gonna get the rest of 44 and 45 from like moss giant grinds and stuff like that. So yeah, only a few more levels to go and we are done. Oh, it's gonna be so close, please. No, we need like 150 XP. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna finish this off somewhere else. I'm not gonna come back to this place. Here we go, the last 3 bones of the grind. Number 1, number 2, number 3, 43 prayer. I think that was like 5 to 6 hours or something like that. But yes, we have our protecting prayers, like from melee, missiles and magic. I'm still gonna need the Eagle Eye at least for the Fire Cape attempt, so I'm gonna get the 44 and possibly 45 prayer later on when I'm doing some Briar Fighter grinding for the Rune Square Shield. So we're gonna get some big bones from that grind. So yeah, this will do it for now. We have a very nice 43 prayer. That's a great start to the account. So now I'm gonna go back to Ferox Enclave, so south. And I'm gonna go get myself a looting bag by killing some rats there, and then we can start with some different training things. Yes, we have our looting bag, so this is gonna be a staple in our inventory, as you probably know if you have watched any Ultimate Ironman series, except I guess Settled and others that can't have access to the looting bag, but yeah. There we go, close, okay. We have a little bit more inventory space. Now we can go back to Lumbridge. So our goal for this episode is to complete the Lost Tribe quest. That will give us access to the Dorgashun crossbow, which will be one of our best ranging weapons. Probably for the rest of the series, I'd say. So I really want to get that done. And for that we are going to need the requirements that you can see on the screen. So I'm going to start with the thieving, pickpocketing some men in the Lumbridge. This is the classic start of a RuneScape account, I guess. And oh, that's an easy task as well. So I overlooked one thing while getting the looting bag. I cannot die or I'm gonna lose this looting bag. So I got a new fishing net here from the fishing tutor. So I'm just fishing some shrimp here that I can use to heal my HP when I'm taking damage pickpocketing the men. There we go, a full inventory of shrimp fished and cooked. We have a decent amount of HP here sitting in the inventory, so we can continue with the pickpocketing now. Ooh, we got a Dr. Jekyll. I don't have any herbs, but I think he will actually give me a strength potion. Thank you. I don't know if that's going to be useful for anything anytime soon, but well, we have the space in the inventory for now, at least. There's level 10 thieving. We're basically out of food. Might have to go and get some more shrimp before we get to level 13, but we'll see. And here it comes. No, it doesn't. Level 13 thieving. Now that is the level that we need for the Lost Tribe quest. So the first one is done. That took way longer than I thought. That was like maybe a half an hour of just thieving and fishing for shrimps and cooking and all that stuff. Next up we will do level 17 mining. So let's go grab a bronze pickaxe from somewhere and start doing that. Here's the mining tutor. I think he can give me a pickaxe. Yes, yeah, we got a pickaxe. Okay, good. So yeah, we can start mining some copper and tin, smelting them up in Lumbridge. Here is the furnace and we can actually smith some bronze gear there too. So I'm gonna do this probably until level 15, until I can mine iron, and then I'm gonna do Doric's quest, which requires iron ore. So we can do that for the last 2 levels to level 17 mining, which is then the requirement for the Lost Tribe. So yeah. So here's actually a pretty interesting level. We got level 6 mining. We can now mine with steel pickaxes, and we actually do have a steel pickaxe that we got from our first easy clue casket. So I think I am going to go back to Lumbridge, and I am going to somehow get myself killed. I guess I could just attack these guys and kill myself that way. There we go. And I can just run back there, and I think we should have all the contents of the looting bag on the ground. Yep, there's everything. We have our blessing, our longbow, all the stuff that we had. We have our steel pickaxe now, which is a very nice upgrade to the bronze pickaxe, and will make this much faster. There's level 5 attack. I went ahead and got that as well, so now we can wield the steel pickaxe and save us an inventory spot that way. And here we are smelting the first bars. I also got a goblin mail while getting the level 5 attack, so that's going to be useful to do goblin diplomacy, which we also need to get the Lost Tribe done. Level 2 smithing. There's the first inventory of smithing done. Back to the mines. There we just got level 14 mining, and I actually went ahead and bought a few Dwarven stouts. Dwarven stouts, I guess. From the Falador Inn, so I can actually skip one mining level, just make it a little bit faster to get the last pieces needed for Doric's quest. That's 2 iron ore, and we have the 4 copper and the 6 clay, so that's everything that we need for Doric's quest. Now let's go ahead and finish, or actually start and finish that quest. And there we go, Doric's quest is done. First quest point on the account at level 17 mining, which is exactly the requirement for the Lost Tribe. So now we have only a few more things to do: Rune Mysteries, Goblin Diplomacy, and level 13 Agility. 2 of these are very easy, and the third one is not easy at all. Let's start with the quests, Goblin Diplomacy and Rune Mysteries, and I will talk about Agility a little bit later. You can actually find the males here all in the Goblin Village, so there's one here back in the crate. We already got one from killing a goblin in here, maybe? Yes, there we go. So we have the 3 goblin males. There would be one more if you needed one by the ladder. I think going up here you can find another goblin male, so you don't actually need to kill any goblins to make or do this quest. You can find all of the males here in the village. So I got all of the ingredients for the goblin males, and I have all of them made here, and now I'm in the wizard's level since I grabbed the Rune Mysteries quest while I was in Lumbridge, and I'm just here to complete this step of the Rune Mysteries, so we can do this as well at the same time as we are doing the Goblin Diplomacy, so we should have these 2 done very soon. There's the research notes from Aubrey, back at the Goblin Village. And there we go, 200 crafting XP, a gold bar, a shitload of quest points, and the Goblin Diplomacy quest is done. We got level 3 crafting, and that is Rune Mysteries done, the last quest requirement for the Lost Tribe. So now all we have left is the level 13 Agility. So as you might know, there are a lot of agility courses throughout the free-to-play area. There's Falador, there's Varrock, there's Kalakarit, there's Draenor, but we can't use any of those before level 10. Well, luckily at level 5 we can use the Falador shortcut to gain some XP, but before that, from levels 1 to 5, the only option for us to train agility is either XP random lamps or the shortcut in Lumbridge Swamp Caves. Now the shortcut gives you 1 experience per failed attempt or 3 experience per a successful attempt, and you are bound to fail a lot and take a lot of damage. So getting from 1 to 5 agility is gonna be a little bit of a pain, but after that we can go to Falador and train our agility from 5 to 10 using the shortcut, and after level 10 we can use the Draenor Village rooftop course. So I'm gonna get myself some food and then go into the swamp caves. Okay, here we are. We have a decent amount of sardines in here. We have a tinderbox, and I picked up a lit candle from the Varrock sword shop. If you didn't know, there's a spawn upstairs here from the sword shop. So I went there and picked up a lit candle and the tinderbox and then the sardines. So we are ready to go down into the swamp caves. No, we are not. We need a rope. Now we are ready to enter the caves. So if you go right next to the hole and then run past it here, you won't take any damage and the wall beasts won't attack you. Then there's also the K-box and everything, so I'm just gonna turn on Protect from Melee and try to run past everything. Hope we don't get poisoned. Can we jump across this? No? Yes? No? Okay, and my candle is not lit. But hey, we got an agility experience, so we can actually do this for agility experience 1 XP at a time. Or I guess 3 XP if we successfully make the jump. And it actually seems that we don't take damage. Or do we? I should have lit my candle. Yeah, there's 3 experience. This is what I'm gonna be doing for however much we need for level 5. That's gonna be like 300 or something. 400 XP. So around 400 of these attempts, unless we do some successful ones, until we get level 5 agility. Yeah, this is gonna take some time. Here comes the first agility level. Once we get to the shore, there we go, level 2 agility. And one of my friends actually pointed out that why don't I do the X marks the spot quest that will give you a 300 XP lamp. And it just so happens that for level 5 agility I need 388 experience, so if I go and do that X marks the spot quest now, I can get to level 5 agility, so I actually am done here. So we got the quest, we got a spade from the general store, here is the first location to dig, here is the second one, okay, we got it, and then the last one, there we go, we have the casket, and now we just go to Port's Rim, I think. And here we go, we give Vegas the casket, and there's our reward, 200 coins, a beginner clue scroll, and the beautiful, beautiful lamp. And this one is going straight into agility, and there we go, level 5 agility. We can now use the Falador agility shortcut, and we are going straight there to train ourselves to level 10. Oh, and I guess we can try to do the beginner clue scroll as well at the same time. So this is our method for training agility from 5 to level 10. Climbing over the crumbling wall, we should get 1 experience every time we climb over it to the other side, only to one way. So yeah, this is also very, very slow, but you can fail, there's no danger. So we're gonna need around 766 experience to level 10, which means that we need to climb back and forth over this wall for 766 times. That's gonna take just a little while, so I'll see you with 10 agility. It's around 500 XP per hour or something, so I need to do this like 1.5 hours, and I'm actually kind of thinking it might be faster just to go to do the swamp caves to level 10, because you can get 3 experience if you complete it without failing, that is. But yeah, I don't know which one is faster, but this is at least very AFK, so I can just... I no need to like relight my candle and watch out for the bugs or anything like that, so I can just AFK this and watch some series or something, so yeah, we'll just keep going with this for now. First level of this grind coming in, level 6 agility right there. I think I'm actually going to go back to the swamp caves whenever this Home teleport comes off cooldown, and I'm going to try if that's any faster than this, because this is really a 500 XP per hour, and I think it is faster to do it in the swamp caves. There's level 7 agility. So yeah, I'm back here at the swamp caves. This method seems to be around 800 to 900 XP per hour, so way better than the Falador, whatever it is, the climbing over the wall thingy. The last jump, and we failed it, but whatever. There we go, level 10 agility. We can now use the Drano village course. That was quite the interesting grind, I'd say. Okay, so the XP rates in the Falador thingy was around 400 to 500 XP per hour, and in the swamp caves it was around 800 per hour. So let's see how much do we get for completing one Drano village course. Yeah, that's around 6.9k per hour, and it's probably even more. It's like 10 to 15k if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, this is a bit nicer. 5 completed laps and a few failed ones later, and we have all of our requirements for the Lost Tribe quest. So we start the quest by talking to Sigmund. We find some evidence from Hans. Talk to Duke Horatio. Mine away this rubble, and we find a goblin brooch on the ground. Back to Sigmund. I teleported back to Last Man Standing to get myself a looting bag. And here we are in Baroque talking to Reldo and finding the book about goblins. And now we are in the Goblin Village learning the ancient goblin solutions. Back to Lumbridge. And now we go through the Dorgashun caves to find the cave goblins, and this is where the quest guide is really handy, so we can see the whole path ahead of us. And here are the cave goblins. There's Mistag, so we greet him with our solution, and he recognizes that we're a friend. We go back to Duke Horatio. We find some ham robes from Sigmund's chest. We infiltrate the ham hideout, and that was actually an easy task. And here we find the Lumbridge silverware. Once again back to Duke Horatio, and he gives us the peace treaty. And we deliver the peace treaty back to Mistag, and after this cutscene, the Lost Tribe is completed. And now we can buy the Dogshin crossbow, the best ranging weapon that we're gonna have for a long while. So that is gonna do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. I am gonna go gather some money from Steel Plate Legs Bones, train my combat stats up, and train my fishing, since we are going to need all of those things in the next episode. Again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.